it's different for us. I'm just gonna say that, black players, we can't speak out like some of the white players. Nothing against the white players. It's not even about that. We both have the same struggles. I mean, we really do. So it's just sometimes they want to make a statement, to show you that, you're not all that. He's dad, and I think Deion's a great guy. Deion tries to help these young men become men, not boys. And I just felt like it was wrong what they did to him. I mean, look, Mel Kiper said in 30 years he hadn't seen nothing like this.
It's no secret that the NFL has a long, complicated history when it comes to race. And now, legendary running back Dickerson is taking a stand, shedding light on a disturbing reality he believes is playing out right before our eyes. The truth? According to Dickerson, Shedeur Sanders is being snubbed, not for his performance, but simply because of the color of his skin. In an outspoken interview, Dickerson made it clear, there's nothing against the white players, but when it comes to Shedeur and Deion, it's something deeper, something systemic. His bold declaration isn't just an accusation, it's a call to action. Dickerson insists that this isn't just about football. It's about a larger issue of racism, one that tries to silence and control prominent black figures like Shedeur and his father, Deion Sanders.
If you go to a team like the Browns, I mean, honestly, that's not a good football team. I hate to see him. I wish they would have cut him. They didn't have an opportunity at a better football team because, I mean, the Browns have had so many first-round picks and screwed it up. I mean, that's a bad football team. And they were bad when I played. I mean, they were decent. I think they were pretty good, but they're horrible.
Dickerson didn't hold back when speaking to TMZ Sports, expressing his disappointment over Shedeur Sanders' landing with the Cleveland Browns. He didn't mince words, labeling the team as horrible and a bad football organization, particularly in their handling of quarterbacks. According to Dickerson, Sanders won't get a fair opportunity in Cleveland, claiming the team never truly wanted him. In fact, he went as far as suggesting that the Browns should cut Sanders loose, giving him the chance to join a contender like the Rams, a team with which Dickerson has history. Dickerson emphasized his loyalty to Shedeur and his father, Deion Sanders, stating, "I'm a Shedeur fan. I'm a Deion fan," and even went on to say the team should have let go of head coach Kevin Stefanski as well.
They should have fired him too, but I'm not a Browns fan, at all, so I could care less. But I mean, I'm a Shedeur fan. I'm a Deion Sanders fan.
Dickerson took things a step further, revealing that according to a very good source within the NFL, the league actively intervened to prevent teams from drafting Shedeur Sanders early. Despite being projected as a top 3 pick, Sanders shockingly slid all the way down to the 5th round, where the Cleveland Browns eventually selected him at 144th overall. Dickerson believes this wasn't just bad luck or poor scouting. It was a deliberate act of punishment. He alleged, the NFL told teams, don't draft him, do not draft him. They were going to have him not get drafted to basically show you this is what happens when you do this. The message, according to Dickerson, was clear. Don't challenge the status quo. Don't give a flashy black quarterback a chance to break through.
And I'll tell you this much here, what I heard from someone that's in the NFL, that the NFL told other, don't draft him, do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, And he said that, I won't say who, somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, don't do that. Draft
Really?
him. Yep, draft him. Don't do that. Because they weren't gonna draft him either. They weren't gonna draft him.
While some may try to ignore it, no one can deny that racism still exists in the NFL, just like it always has. The difference now is that it's no longer as overt, but it's still there, lurking beneath the surface, hidden from the public eye.
It's entertainment designed to keep the masses happy, as the masses are robbed of God-given rights and freedoms. That's why the NFL refuses to defend itself from allegations of racism.
For many black players, the pressure to deny the existence of racism within the NFL is immense, especially when their careers are on the line. Some even go as far as to claim that the NFL is the least racist institution in the country, dismissing any notion that racism still exists within the league. This isn't just theory. It's a reality that's been witnessed firsthand. Take Cam Ward, for example, the first overall draft pick. He openly expressed that every boy dreams of making it to the NFL, no matter how difficult the journey may be. He acknowledged that racism might exist, but still maintained that the NFL is the ultimate goal, regardless of the obstacles.
Is because they're trying to get on the field. Because at the end of the day, the goal is to try to get to NFL, no matter how hard it is, no matter how you can get it.
Racism has had a crippling effect on players like Shedeur Sanders, who was once projected as a top draft pick, potentially even the first or second overall selection. Instead, he shockingly fell to the 5th round, and now he's struggling to stay relevant in the NFL. What's most troubling? He didn't do anything wrong. His mistake was simply being a black quarterback who wasn't afraid to shine, to be bold, and to stand out. For some, his confidence and unique style became a problem, exposing the harsh reality that black players often face a different set of expectations. Their talent is overshadowed by bias, simply because they refuse to conform to the traditional, often conservative, image the league prefers.
I'm outraged, I'm sickened, and I'm saddened by the way Shedeur continues to be treated in the National Football League, now by those sorry-ass Browns and sorry-ass Kevin Stefanski.
Even Cam Ward spoke out, recognizing that the NFL was pushing a narrative against Shedeur Sanders, a tactic eerily similar to what Ward himself experienced years ago. Ward pointed out how the league and its media often create negative stories about players who don't conform to their ideal image, especially when they challenge the traditional norms. He emphasized that Shedeur, much like he was in the past, is being unfairly portrayed, with the media focusing more on his style and identity as a black quarterback than on his actual talent. This distorted coverage not only undermines Shedeur's abilities, but also serves to reinforce the bias against players who dare to stand out.
Our quarterback coach, when we first got to college, then he's always been, just a great person to be around. A lot of stuff out there on him ain't really, the truth. Just because they spin it different ways, like they spin stuff about me different ways. But I mean, I've always thought he was a productive quarterback.
The story of Shedeur Sanders is a stark reminder of the deep-rooted issues still present in the NFL and beyond. Dickerson's comments shed light on the deliberate actions that seem to be taken to limit the opportunities of flashy black players like Shedeur. He believes that Sanders' fall in the draft was no accident, but part of a larger system designed to punish those who don't fit the established expectations. The NFL, like many institutions, may be more subtle in its racism today, but that doesn't make it any less real or harmful. As Cam Ward pointed out, this isn't a new issue. It's one that many players, particularly black athletes, have faced for years. The media plays its part in this, spinning narratives and distorting the truth to fit a narrative that keeps the status quo in place. In the end, this issue goes beyond Shedeur Sanders. It's about the larger systemic racism that continues to affect black players in the NFL and other industries. While Sanders' talent is undeniable, it is his identity and his unwillingness to conform that seem to make him a target. Until these systemic issues are addressed, the fight for equality and fairness in sports will remain ongoing. And as we've seen with Sanders, sometimes the greatest battle isn't just on the field, but against the biases that hold back true talent.